Hello everyone, Trigan here. Welcome to Railway Empire. Don't forget, if you like this video, tickle that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. So, I screwed around for a while on our Transport Fever game and really couldn't find enough to do to fill out a video. And then chit-chatted with Eek a bit about it. This game I've had for a while. I don't like it as well as Transport Fever, but it did have a big sale on DLCs this summer, so I picked them up and haven't had a chance to try them out yet. But it adds a whole bunch of, well, each DLC adds a new region, and the sale over the summer was a pack of all but the newest one of the DLCs. So I thought, let's go ahead and give it a try. I'm not going to play the campaign or anything. We're just going to play in a free mode, which is going to let us just play a map with regular objectives. Now, this actually has objectives to the game. It's actually designed to be a lot more like Sid Meier's Railroads. If you remember that game, I did it on the channel a long time ago. But we can play in the United States. This is the base campaign. I think we're going to skip the United States. Free mode for the entire country, which seems sort of cool. There's Mexico. There's the Midwest, which I used to like to play a lot on Sid Meier's Railroads, but we are going to skip that. There's South America. I've never played one in South America, but I think this is where I want to start today. Great Britain and Ireland. So there we go. 1830 to 1930. This is the thing I really dislike about this game. The most, I should say, is that it never gets beyond 1930. That's as far as it goes. So you never get out of the age of steam. But, you know, that has things to be said about it, too. I guess Sid Meier's Railroads didn't really either. You got like one or two electric locomotives and a couple of diesel locomotives, and that was it. I think it was just one electric and two diesels as far as it went. Starting capital, 1 million. Starting city, let's start... Where do we want to start? I'm thinking Sid Meier's Railroads here. Let's start in, not Dumfries, Carlisle, Glasgow. Glasgow, very, very near where some of my family is from in the 200 years ago or so. Let's see, Oxford. Come on, no, right there. Let's make Liverpool. Oh, that's what I was looking for. I was looking for Liverpool. It's just further south than I was expecting it to be. I'm thinking the Sid Meier's Railroad map, which is actually no, because I'm thinking there's no Ireland on that map. That's why it's screwed. No Scotland, no Ireland on that map. So that's what's screwing me up. It's all just England. We are not going to have any competitors because I don't care. I sort of wonder, I was thinking about that as I was setting up, why do they have competitors on here when this isn't even multiplayer? I mean, great, you can have single player with competitors, but it just doesn't seem like a lot of single player players want to have competitors. Pause mode normal, snowfall I think we'll leave off, rail network realistic, and we won't do any advanced things. Wait, travelers? What are travelers? Hang on, let's go to advanced. Tasks, regular. Trainiac, professional, regular. Cost for tracks, normal. Cost for bridges, normal. Cost for tunnels, etc. Increasing construction costs? No. Income from transports. Okay, I'm not going to do anything with that. Innovation points, normal. Service costs, normal. Stealing staff. No, I'm just going to turn that off. I don't care about that. I don't really care about the staff at all anyways, but we'll leave that off. Mergers. We're not doing that. Refunds. Cool. So yeah, we'll leave that on. But it doesn't have anything here about what travelers are, and we can't turn it on and off. Or territories. Okay.
Together, we shall conquer them all.
Oh yeah, Growler sort of likes this guy. No, I hate the general. I don't want to be the general. Let's see what he 20% less track construction costs. Okay, we'll do it. All right, Growler, you could be your general. Growler,
Strong leadership and discipline are the path to victory.
Okay, Growler. Growler's Rail Empire is the company. All right. Excuse me. So, with this game, one thing I really like about this game that I wish Transport Fever would learn from.
Although you have no competitors in this scenario, you'll have to
Can I
complete your
pause?
list of tasks as well as possible for a good rating.
I guess we can pause by going into here. One thing I really like about this that I hope Transport Fever 3 will learn from is industries are in the cities. Okay, we've chosen to start in Liverpool, so we have to start in Liverpool. The first thing we want to do is we want to build a station. Now, they normally have you start with just a small station here. We'll take a look at it. And you see you just place it somewhere. They say to place it as central as possible in the cities. And the cities will just build around you. So you don't... It's not like Transport Fever where we have to spend a lot. But I really like... train station with signaling control. But we're not going to build it facing that direction. How do I rotate? Shift. Okay. It's been a while since I played this. Okay, what is around us here? Actually, before we do anything with this, let's cancel out of this. Liverpool. Liverpool has a slaughterhouse, so they want cattle. What's this? They want pigs? Oh, then maybe they want pigs. Maybe it's pigs in England instead of cattle. But they want that to, and they'll produce meat, which is great because every city wants meat. What else do they want? Looks like they want fish, and I'm guessing that's beer. They want fish. They want fish and beer, and I'm surprised there's no potatoes here so we can get them chips so they can have their fish and chips. Come on, British people. I know what you're like. This is a beautiful map. I really like it. I like the fact that it's really different from the US map. It's not just a reskin of the same thing. I think it's just a prettier map than the US one. I think making this a north-south will work out really well for us. We're going to have to cross this, but I think we can get away with doing that without any big problem. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll get our station, not terminal station, train station with signaling control. Okay, and then we'll rotate this. I'm just going to have to get used to doing it this way. I hate the fact that we're going to be crossing that water all the time if I do that. What if I do this? I think that'll be better. All right. So here's what I like about this. We'll zoom in here. See, it's got this connection here. This looks really different. It's got this connection here where you got 4 different tracks coming in, and then 2 tracks at the station. Unlike, this is very, very much different from Transport Fever in that we don't have to choose the consist of the train. We don't have to choose what track it comes in on. I think we can like tell it what track if we want to, but we don't have to. Now, next thing, let's find some meat. Can I? No. I hate when escape doesn't take me out of the... That's cattle, but we don't want cattle, do we? We want meat, which we're producing, and we want pigs. We turn pigs into meat. So we don't want this. We don't want the cattle. Where are pigs? Here's some pigs right here. Okay, so we will build our next station. And I'll just do a small station for this one. These are a little different. You don't want to put them in the circle, but you want it near enough where they can pick up stuff from that circle. I want to... that seems good. This is just going to be an absolute mess because I do not know this well enough. to make neat tracks and stuff. Let's use the middle one. Now with this, you choose your track path, and then you can adjust your track later on. That's fine right there. This wants us to go uphill. We can reduce the cost of this track by taking out this cut, and I could do that by clicking on here, and it would adjust the track to that location. So if I were to click on here, this would be a steeper incline, but I don't want to do that. I don't want to make that a steep incline. I like that train. We'll go ahead and buy this. Okay, so now we've got 2 stations, one at a pig farm and one at Liverpool. So we're going to set up a route. Come here, set up rail line. We are going to start here, and we are going to run to here. And that's all we have to do with that. That's done. We add a locomotive. Well, this is cool, the rocket. Figured it'd be different trains, and we will purchase that. And there, that's it. That's all we have to do with that. Now it will run itself. Now you see he will sit here, and he's adding cars in here, and we can ride along. Move camera, there we go. So we can ride along on the side, on the very front. You can whistle. Let's see. You can't get a nice view like above the locomotive like I really like. You can be off on one side, off on the other side, and you can look like 180 degrees. You can be right on the nose and look 180 degrees, or you can be on the back. And that's it. But, no, that's not what I want. Right click to leave. Okay. And then you can follow it using this, which we will do right now. The mouse controls are very different on this, so I'm going to be struggling with this for a while. So now this will run automatically. And if we were going between 2 towns, he would automatically pick up passengers or whatever here. Now we could set it to be only passengers or only freight. So it's only express or only freight. But if you don't do that, it'll just pick up whatever is available and run between. So we got that set up. Now I think what we should do is find ourselves another town nearby that wants pig meat. Which I think that's what we're producing, right? Yeah, he's producing pig meat. So we could run down to Wrexham. Oh, an accountant. So here's the staff. We got trained personnel, office personnel. We'll hire the accountant. So he will now do whatever accountants do. Then you get some freelancers. So you can hire staff. You also get innovation points, which you can use to research stuff. Like right now, we've got enough innovation points to research the detonator. Provides additional safety for subsequent trains, increasing reliability. So that will increase the reliability of our train. Opening of L&M Railroad. Liverpool and Manchester in steam. I guess that's us. There's Manchester over here. Manchester looks like... Oh, they make... Oh, this is cider, not beer. So they want apple... Ooh, I sort of like that. But how much meat do they want? Can I... No, that's the cider maker. I don't want the cider maker. I want the city. I don't want the cider maker. I want the city. Manchester. Here we go. They do want meat. But yeah, that would be a good thing if we can get some apples. What is that? Is that apples? No, I don't know what that is. Private ownership makes... That's one of the big things that drives me nuts about this, is it doesn't explain what this stuff is. And yes, you can buy these industries. Looks like tar or something. There's wood here. Here's apples. So if we run apples down to Manchester and then connect Manchester and Liverpool, we'll swap meat and cider back and forth. I think that sounds like an excellent plan. Oh, we got a station master. So we will go ahead and hire the station master. So we got 2 of our office staff. But before we go too far, 2 things we're going to need. One, here... Nope, wrong thing. I want the station. at our station here, let's go ahead and get a maintenance shed. So that'll maintain our trains. See, the little shed's been added right here. So the trains will stop and get maintenance done on them when they need to. And we also need to put a supply tower to supply water, sand, and probably coal. And I'll put that right in the middle of that track there. Alright, next. Can I close this? Oh, here's our tasks. So we have tasks that we need to complete. So we want to connect 89,876 people to the network. We want to create a direct connection between Liverpool and Oxford. Maximum length 212 miles, so we can't wander all over the place. Achieve an annual profit. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about all of that stuff right now. No. Continue playing. Can I get rid of this? Whatever. I'm not going to worry about it right now. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do here... So we're going to come back. We're going to get another... So you can do things like... There's all these buildings you can build, and all of them do different things. Signals, you can use signals to... Just like we do on Transport Fever. Warehouses you can put in to store goods. So you can store more goods. Maintenance station... I didn't know you could build that separately. That's interesting. Oh, we can build like a central maintenance station. Ooh, I like that. That's cool. Oh, so it's like a station, except it doesn't have the other stuff. It just does maintenance. I like that. And then we got our different things, and then the big warehouse. Okay. But what we want to do is we want to do our station with signaling. And I think we're going to make this a north-south one again. Okay, and then we'll come back up here and we'll do a small station. That's going to need to be... I can put it in the middle of that, huh? Okay, well, I will. Oh, good. It just sort of moves the stuff around. And then we can do tracks from there. Yeah, I'm doing that wrong. Cancel the tracks we just did. There we go. So we're going to go from here down, and I think we'll do this... Yeah, we'll do the second one again. I can always change it later if I need to. And I'm not going to do anything fancy. We'll just go ahead and buy that. And then we'll set up our train route from here to here. Okay, so here's an auction. This would mean something more in the... we'll go ahead and buy it. This would mean something more in the... not multiplayer, but in the competitive mode, where you're auctioning against your opponents there. Okay, that's set up. We'll add a locomotive to it. Now we've got the Adler we can use. We'll go ahead and stick an Adler on there. Okay, so now he's going to be bringing apples into Manchester. We're going to go to Manchester Station. We will put a maintenance shed here. Yeah, I know. I end up putting maintenance sheds all over the place, even though, you know, that's not what they say to do. But what are you going to do? I mean, you're not going to run trains that go to everywhere. Same with supply towers. Okay, so that's good. Now we're going to run a track from... I think we'll go from the end here to the end here. And see, it gives us this big loop we don't want. So we will go ahead and do that. Really? Alright, that'll work. Then we'll set up a new line. Run from Liverpool to Manchester. And we will add one of our new Adlers to it. Okay. So he's loading up meat. And we will go ahead and put a supply tower in between. There. Now we can breathe a little bit. We've got 2 industries running. And we've got 2 towns connected, so we've got an income source that hopefully will keep us going for a while. As we play, we will get more innovation points, and we'll be able to add. Well, the Adler we just bought. We just bought with cash. This we need 3 other innovations before we can get this, so we're going to have to get at least this innovation here for 300 points before we'll be able to get that one. So how much money we've got? We've got 137,000 pounds. That's not a lot. Let's speed this up. We got some apples down here. We could connect Wrexham up if we wanted to connect another whatchamacallit. What was the... There's our list here. Connection between Liverpool and Oxford. Alright, so where is Oxford? I have no idea where Oxford is. Isn't Oxford... No, Oxford, we saw it when I was looking. Wasn't it right down here somewhere? Here it is, Oxford. So that's going to take us some money to do that, but not too bad. We can stop at Birmingham on the way. That's not too bad, and they want meat. And they want meat. So that's not really a bad idea. Can we afford another good station? I really hate using the other ones. Yeah, barely. Barely. How much of the tracks cost us to run that distance? Let's try this out here. We'll go with this. Down to here. That's 62 grand, it looks like, approximately. We need to earn some more money before we can do that. Alright, let's earn some money. You know, I'm looking at this here. Hang on, let's slow this down. I'm looking at this here, and we were talking about adding stuff for Liverpool. But look, well, now we're getting a little bit of passengers. I was nothing but cider going across the last time I looked. Now we actually have some passengers with us. So that's a bit better. But I'm wondering if we should put a second train on this route. If that would make us more money. Because we're not really hauling much in the way of passengers. And Manchester has a lot of passengers and mail. Let's go ahead and do that rather than monkeying around with... Oh, I thought I paused it. And I'm like, how did I pause it? I don't know how to pause it. Rather than monkeying around with adding a new track. So let's go ahead. What we're going to do is we're going to start right here. Go to there. We'll come around here, and then we'll connect right there. Then we'll do our signals. At least signals are free. Okay, we'll put the signal right here. I gotta remember how to do signals. Okay, here we go. Change signal direction. There we go. And construct a one-way signal. Okay, so now that track is one way. Yeah, you shift to change signal directions, but you hold it if you want to make it one way. Okay, so now that's a one-way. Can I... Do I have to add a second one on there? Let's do this. How do I do this? There. Priority. Meet. Manchester priority this. Okay. Okay, so we prioritize that. Now we'll add a new line. We'll also go from Liverpool to Manchester. But this will be priority passengers and mail. Loading passengers and mail only. Okay, so yeah, we can do that. And we do the Adler. Oh, we can hire an engineer. We'll put an engineer on here. Okay. Oh, no, I didn't want to do that. I want to exit that. Can I go back to this other one? Wait a minute. Rating for track clearance. Okay, let's go back to... Hang on here. Liverpool and Manchester. This one here. This one is automatic, and we want freight only. Okay, there we go. So I could set the freight only there, not over here. Okay, so we've added another train on there. I'm going to speed this up again. Whoa! That is really zipping along. No. Wasn't there another train here? Did he already go? I'm going to slow it back down, because going fast in this game is apparently going really fast. Yeah, we already did. So this here, he's carrying cider. He's carrying passengers and mail. Oh, did we bone ourselves doing that? Because he was not full. And this guy isn't. Oh no, this guy is going to be full. Alright. Well, we've got enough now that we can go ahead and head down to Birmingham. Let's go ahead and get our station, train station with signaling control. And we want it to be the right angle to go through there. I think that'll work. Okay, and then this can come from... We'll use the second one here. And we'll go up to the third one there. See, and we have to detour. See, we're going through this thing's zone, so we can't go there. So we're going to have to detour just a little bit there. That's not bad. Not costing us too much money or anything. Oh, except now that's a problem. Okay, let's... Can we make this a little bit... There, I didn't want to make it too curvy right there, that one spot. Alright, that looks good. Then we'll set up a new route. This will be from Birmingham to Liverpool. And we'll go ahead and just run both on it, since we just have one locomotive right now. And looks like we can hire a security guard. We'll go ahead and hire a security guard on this train. Okay. I want to ride along with this. So you can get a decent view here. They're nicely detailed models. In some ways, they're a lot better than Transport Fever. I mean, look at these carriages, but they are sort of stylized. Oh, I just noticed the UK flags on. Interesting. Yes, they are American flags when we're in the US. Wow, look at that nice load of passengers and mail. I'm happy with that. That's really excellent. Let's go ahead and come in here. We can go ahead and get this now. And it means we can go ahead and get our next locomotive. You can see we'd also add new stuff. This here, we added our speedometer. Currently, continuously measuring the current speed allows the operating efficiency of the rolling stock to be increased. So, power of locomotives increased by 4%. So our locomotives are a little bit more powerful because of this. Locomotives are a little bit more reliable because of this. And this one here, the covered cab, which this doesn't actually relate to the models you see. But you see, the getting covered cab will increase our profits. So we will probably work on that next. Probably should have gotten that instead of getting the John Bull. But let's get our supply tower in for this route. And we will put it right down here near the... near that. And how are you doing? You are in the station. But this is sort of cool when you're looking here. I mean, you get a really cool... Well, right now we're getting a really cool view of a shed. Oh, Oh, he must have been on a one-way portion of the track. You see, just like in Transport Fever, there are people walking around. There are horses and wagons. There are signal lights. Maybe we should upgrade that one. So I wonder if that'll increase the speed of that. I mean, obviously the more powerful locomotive should, but I don't know if it'll increase it a significant enough amount to make a difference. Look at all of these different... bridges we've got across here. Wonder if I should have, you know, ran them across together so they would have looked a bit neater. I don't know. We'll see. But I think we're out of time for today. So I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you have, please remember to tickle that thumbs up button. If you haven't already, please subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Have a great day, everyone. Growler, why are you here?
Growler's time slot. Growler's here.
What do you mean your time slot? We don't like to do time slot things. It's like sometimes the weekends are yours, sometimes they're Lance's. It's just, you know, it's the way it is. Alright, let's swing.
Where are the arid Badlands? What's that stupid looking thing?
That's a robot.
What am I doing?
You're gonna be like an adventurer. They call them vault hunters.
What's the ball?
Well, those have all sorts of good stuff in it. Art, is it just me? You've been getting a little sun there, buddy.
Well, of course I've been getting a little sun. And on these islands forever. You keep making me get naked and start over again.
Well, it's good for you. You know, it builds character.